Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Neo. In this video, I'm finally working on my nails again. It has been about a month since I actually had some long nails. I had an injury and just decided to give myself a break, but I'm back and excited. So I'm wearing the Two Guys, my favorite, the Two Guys One Step Coffin tips. I didn't cut them down as short as I normally do, so these are a little bit longer than I normally wear. So they are a coffin-ish shape rather than a tapered square, but I'm excited to just have nails on again. So I'm starting off like I normally do. My Mia Secret primer, dehydrator first, then the primer, and then I'm going in with a thin coat of the Young Nails Protein Bond. And I'm only working on my left hand today. I figure I'm gonna keep that right hand, which is the hand that actually got injured. I broke my actual nail plate in half. I played tennis and it was just a mess. So I'm still healing. I still have the Apres gel tips on my right hand, just making sure that those nails grow out as much as possible, just because it was a really painful accident. But yeah, the left hand was totally fine and we can have some fun. So I'm actually doing things a little bit differently. I'm actually not going in with my Young Nails Core Clear as a base acrylic layer. I'm using a different acrylic. I was just kind of like, let's just switch it up. The end of the year is here. Let's go crazy. So I'm using the red acrylic color called Angel. It's basically I wouldn't say it's clear. It's kind of like if there's off-white, this would be off clear. So it's not necessarily clear. It's a very clear acrylic, as you can see, but it has this like beigey kind of off-white tint to it. But if you use it over like regular colors, it basically shows as clear. And the special thing about this acrylic is that it is a glow-in-the-dark acrylic. So it glows this kind of whitish, greenish color. So I was planning on using it for the set anyway, and didn't really feel like digging for my core clear. So I was like, I'm just gonna use this as my base color, and it was totally fine. We'll see how long it lasts, if it's good as a base acrylic, but I like it. It does have the red acrylics, especially the clear and this one, have a very different texture. I say it all the time. It's kind of like sugar. Like it's a very grainy acrylic texture. It's not very fine, like silky powdery, like a normal acrylic might be. So it's very interesting. You do have to work with it differently than you would with a different texture acrylic, but I really do like these acrylics from the red acrylics. Shipping is long. I will say that. I've been waiting for a package for about 2 months from them. I ordered before Black Friday and I'm still waiting for it, but it is so worth it. I do love their monomer, and their crystal clear is the clearest acrylic I've ever used, but I mean, shipping is like rough. So I'm just going in with a thin layer of that on all the nails. I'm going to preface this by saying ignore that middle finger. So I had plans to do the glass effect with the gel and then chrome and then another gel. I tried it on one finger and I hated it. And it definitely just didn't go with the color scheme that I was going with. So I changed my mind, but on the rest of the nails, we're just going to go forward with it, but ignore that middle finger. I'm starting off with using my Apres gel extension gel in a bottle. I'm putting it on the back side of my tip. I'm using some plastic wrap and a tweezer. I cure for 30 seconds and then we're left with this glass kind of texture, this cracked ice or shattered glass kind of texture. I'm basically going to do that to all of the nails except for that middle finger. I don't do it to the ring finger because at the time I wasn't sure. This set it was a mess. I had so many ideas. I was so excited to finally have nails. I wanted to throw everything and the kitchen sink in there, but you know, I had to cut back. So things aren't going to be 100% in order, but I promise we'll get there. But basically, yeah, I'm just applying a thin layer of that extension gel. You can use base coat. I've seen people use base coat polish or top coat polish. I was wishing I did that just because this gel was a little bit thick, so the underside of my nails are thicker than I guess anyone would really prefer, but I did get the effect. As you can see, through the tip of the nail, you can kind of see the pattern. On the thumb, I decided to use the Synergy gel that I was given in my mystery box from Young Nails instead of the Après extension gel. Just wanted to see if it would be different. If anything, the Après extension gel is thicker and doesn't self-level as quickly as the Synergy gel. It was a little bit like moving really fast when working, but I still got the same effect as you can see. So next I'm going to be going in with a color called Macadamia from Sugar and Cream. This is also a glow-in-the-dark, a glow-in-the-dark acrylic. It's a really pretty kind of pinky peachy nude nail plate color. I wasn't sure if this color was one that I wanted to use, but in the end I really loved it for that pink hint in it. I was not sure if I wanted to do more of a brown nude versus more of a peachy pinky nude, but I'm really glad I went with this color. It is soft and light. I feel like if I went with the brown, it would have just been a little bit too dark. So I'm really happy I used this color, and it glows in the dark. So this whole set glows in the dark. This color glows, I think, a green. And then the angel color that I'm going to clear cap with glows green. So these nails, I even forgot. I went to the bathroom and I was like, whoa, I forgot they glow. So it was really exciting. So I'm going to be doing an ombre of the nail plate color to nothing. I'm leaving those tips clear. And on this nail, we're doing a same thing. I'm just doing a nail plate ombre into nothing. So I'm fading it out, as you can see, to nothing. I'm back swiping just to make sure that I do have that clear tip. And then I'm just gonna build up that nail plate color just for coverage, to cover my free edge and to just give my nail an even color coating, I guess. I'm gonna do the same thing on the pointer and the thumb, and then we'll fix that middle finger in a second, I promise. But yeah, that's basically what's happening here. So as I wrap this up, I'm telling you that that middle finger, I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't know what I wanted to do. As you can see, there's glitter in there, there's pink chrome in there. So I just pulled out my Young Nails dust collector and a really big, I think this is a 3 extra coarse nail bit, and I'm just getting it down back to that clear acrylic, not clear acrylic, but that like angel colored acrylic layer. I'm just filing it basically all off. I did build this nail up with gel, and then I hit it with a coat of acrylic as well, so it was on there, but I got it down. As you can see, the dust collector is doing a good job. I turned it sideways this time to see if having it in a different direction would cause the dust to be collected elsewhere, but it did a good job in terms of collecting the dust, not only in the center, but we'll talk about that collector another day. So while I was filing off, I have a bad habit of being a little heavy-handed around the tip of the nail. So as you can see, the shape of the tip is a little bit tattered and worn just from filing it down. So I am going to be sculpting back that sharp edge with this macadamia color. I'm doing a full nail of this nude kind of color, and obviously I'm out of frame, I'm so sorry about that, but I'm basically sculpting that nail. As you can see, there's like excess acrylic. I'm not swiping it away, I'm kind of molding that shape back into the nail because the tip basically was gone. I filed it so thin, but I wanted it to have that sharpish tip shape, I guess. So I'm just going to be building up this nail with just the macadamia color. So this is what those nails are looking like after fixing the design or being cohesive. I don't know what I was thinking before. So just to add something a little bit special, I know I showed you some glitter in the beginning of the video. I just bought this glitter on Amazon. It was like a set of like 10 different chunky kind of hexagon glitters, and this one really just spoke to me. It's like an old gold and a rose gold hexagon glitter and different sizes, and I just wanted to implement that on 2 of the nails. So I swiped on that same it's not a clear acrylic, the angel colored acrylic, and I'm just applying that in a diagonal across the nail, kind of like where the free edge begins and where that shattered glass effect on the tip kind of happened. So I wanted the edges to be, you know, kind of shared out with the smaller pieces and then the larger pieces towards the center of that diagonal. So I'm gonna do that on the pinky and on my pointer finger. and it just added a little hint of something. After that, I'm going to be clear capping, or I guess it's not clear capping, but you know what I mean. I'm going to be clear capping with that angel color. It's an off-white color, so these nails are not going to be crystal clear. You're not going to be able to see that shattered glass effect, like with a glass clear effect, but I kind of liked it. It was kind of like an off-white baby boomer with the shattered effect. I think it was really pretty, and this color glows in the dark, so that was an added bonus that made me feel, you know, happy about it. And the nail plate color glows in the dark, so this whole set glows, which was really cool because I forgot. So I'm just clear capping all of the nails for shape, and just making sure to have the apex in the right correction, and then thickness all around wherever I need it to be. And this is what those nails are looking like. From far, it just looks like a nice baby boomer set with a little bit of hint of shimmer with that glitter that we put on those two nails. But yeah, I think it came out good. Made sure to clean my sidewall so that the shape was kind of maintained. And now I'm gonna go in with my, oh, there we go. They do glow in the dark. There you go. I didn't realize that I put that in there. So I'm gonna go in with my 80/80 hand file. I'm just pushing my skin away from the sidewall so I can get that hand file underneath there. And I'm just gonna clean up the shape of all of my nails. So I've got my Young Nails dust collector back, and I am using an extra fine carbide bit. And I'm using my Melody Susie's Commander drill at about 13,000 RPM to smooth out the nail, to debulk in any places, especially around the cuticle area, to push my apex towards the middle of the nail versus towards the eponychium area, I guess, to thin out my sidewalls and my cuticle area, and just to smooth out the nail from any lumps and bumps. I think that these nails were just really aesthetically pleasing to me, just because the nude color, and then they ombre out to this off-white kind of sheer clear color. I don't know, they were just really pretty and simple. And the length, I'm really happy to have nails on. I don't know if you can tell, but not having nails for about a month, even with the après nails, they just felt like they weren't, I don't know, they weren't enough for me. But I'm really happy to have been doing this because I miss having nails, and these were just so pretty. So yeah, I'm just e-filing all of the nails, making sure to debulk where I need to, make the sidewalls and the cuticle area thinner, to push the apex wherever I need it to be for strength, because these are a little bit longer, and then to thin out if I had like a little bit of bulk, and then to smooth out any lumps and bumps in the nail. that's what the nails are looking like after e-filing. And then I'm going to go in with another file. I actually found my Tammy Taylor peel and stick file. I haven't seen this in so long because I kind of moved all my nail items around. So I'm doing my finish filing with this hand file, and I believe it's 100 grit. So it's not a 180 like I normally use, but it's 100. And I'm just going to finish file and make sure that the shape and the free edge are crisp. Now I'm going in with a fine buffer block just to smooth out the top and the sides of the nail. Also the bottom, remember I did use gel underneath the nail, so they're very rough under there. That's why I was saying I think it would be better to use maybe a top coat or a base coat just so it would be a thinner layer of that cracked effect. Because I use such a thicker gel, it is very textured under the nail, and it was snagging like at my hair a bit, so that was a little bit of something that I would fix in the future. But I think these nails came out good. Snap for magic, boom. So I went and washed my hands. I'm gonna go in with a lint-free wipe and clean them. I think it's just so pretty, the soft pink nudie color to the clear. These nails are talking to me. I know color is exciting, but sometimes just a nice simple nude look just does it for me. So I'm actually going in with the Two Guys No Wipe Top Coat Gloss Bling Gel. That's a mouthful. And then I'm going to apply a glossy top coat on top. We're going glossy with these nails. As much as I did love the matte look of just the acrylic, I knew that I wouldn't get the real effect of that shattered glass if I didn't go glossy. So I'm adding a glossy top coat, and then I'm gonna bling the heck out of these nails. So I'm using crystal AP rhinestones from Amazon, and then every other type of rhinestone is Swarovski. I'm keeping it in the rose gold kind of family, so copper metallic rhinestones, rose gold rhinestones, lighter rose, and then crystal AB. I'm using white opal rhinestones, and then I'm using silver and rose gold charms and caviar beads in this design. So I'm just gonna let you watch me figure this out because there's not much to talk about. I'm using a wax pencil. You can get them pretty much anywhere. So yeah, I'm just building up a rhinestone pattern along the length of the side. After I'm done, I'm gonna clean my sidewalls because that gel does move with gravity, and then I cured for a full 60 seconds. And this is what that looks like, just chunky bling, the way that I like it, down the length of the nail. I'm actually gonna go back in and add a little bit more bling on my ring finger because there's no glitter on there, and I think it just needed a little bit of something. So I'm just gonna add a small amount around the cuticle area because that's really where I need it. So I'm not adding the bling gel around the whole nail, just on the cuticle. I'm gonna go in with another coat of that glossy top coat, and then we're just gonna add some more bling just to give it a little bit of something. Cure for 60 seconds, and then that nail will be finished. And to finish the nails off, I'm just gonna glossy top coat the rest of these nails on the top and bottom, just to make sure we get the clarity that we need. We're gonna cure for 60 seconds, and then I'll be done. So here's what these nails look like. I think they came out so pretty. I've got an action shot for you. You can see that the nails are not glassy clear because I didn't use a clear acrylic to clear cap. I used an off-white kind of clear color. So you can see the shattered glass effect, but it is muted, and I really, really like that. It's like a baby bloomer with a little bit of something extra, plus the glitter. I'm so happy to have nails again. Thanks for watching this one. I'm so happy to have nails. I can't explain it. Thanks for watching. Happy holidays. Like if you like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.